Hello, welcome back to another weather video. So we're going to take a look at some models for rainfall that could fall on the big island of Hawaii with Hurricane Lala. So here's what's going on. If you look at the top of the scale there, that yellow color would mean 24 inches of rain. And now we're going to look at some models. GFS model shows that 24 inches of rain on the eastern side of the big island of Hawaii. Okay. The European model shows a similar thing. A little less rain, but like 16 to 24 inches. And then, the European AI, so the AI version of the European model, and the European model, by the way, is our most accurate model. So the Euro AI is now one of our most accurate models as well. This is showing 2 feet of rain on the eastern side of the big island. So very concerning there. Now, if we look at radar, you can actually see there's the eye, the calm center of the hurricane, or what's actually technically a tropical storm right now with 65-mile-an-hour winds. But it could intensify to a Cat 1 hurricane as it approaches the southern side of the big island of Hawaii. Some outer bands are scraping by into Hilo. In general, most of it is still offshore. But as these bands continue to come in, they're going to hit the massive mountains in the center of the big island, and that is going to squeeze out feet of rain onto the eastern side of the mountains. As that happens, there is a watershed that goes into a river that goes right through downtown Hilo. I am extremely concerned about that river flooding. If we zoom in here, that river, right, over here, there's Mauna Loa, right, and Mauna Kea as well. Well, there's actually the watershed, the Hilo watershed. All of that water will pour off those mountains and come down the river right into Hilo. In fact, if we go downtown Hilo, right there is a river. I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but there's the river, right? I'm worried about that potentially flooding. So if you live near that, I would, get away from that. Because 30 inches of rain, 30 inches of rain falling over the Hilo watershed coming down into that river is going to be a big problem. So please be prepared. There's, no point in being excessively afraid, right? Obviously, it's a, nerve-wracking situation. I'm not worried about the wind with this. I'm worried about the rain. So please be safe, be prepared, and get away from that river.